One clip, one sentence, and suddenly the internet is on fire again.
White women, white liberal women, are one of the most dangerous.
Asmongold, the guy known for gaming takes, messy rooms, and unfiltered opinions, just walked straight into one of the most explosive political debates online and did not walk out clean.
Liberal women, and these liberal people in general, I think it's primarily women, but it's people in general. There are men that do it also, probably to get the women.
Clips started spreading everywhere. Twitter exploded. Comment sections turned into war zones. Was this a brutal truth bomb or just another streamer saying too much on camera?
They will import over into the country every obnoxious terrorist, parasite, criminal, third world piece of trash into our country so they can feel good about themselves.
And here's the crazy part. This controversy didn't even happen in isolation. It kicked off a chain reaction of streamer drama, wild takes, and some of the most unhinged moments we have seen all month. Yeah, this one gets messy. It all started when Asmongold got pulled deeper and deeper into political conversations on stream. At first, it felt casual, opinionated, sure, but normal for live streams. Then one rant crossed a line for a lot of people. Short clips circulated and framed it in the most explosive way possible. This is where Asmongold completely cooks his own credibility. Calling liberal women an existential threat isn't some edgy truth bomb. It's basement tier fear posting dressed up as analysis. Notice how fast it jumps from women I don't like politically to they're importing terrorists with zero evidence, zero nuance, just pure panic. That's not insight, that's resentment looking for a scapegoat. And the funniest part, the same guy streaming about third world criminals somehow thinks women voting differently is more dangerous than actual policy failures, border enforcement gaps, or elites gaming the system. If your worldview collapses because women have opinions and political agency, the threat isn't them, it is how fragile the argument is. Critics accused him of attacking liberal ideology, targeting women, and using extreme language without nuance. Supporters said he was being clipped unfairly and reacting emotionally to real issues. Classic internet movement, right? But here's where the argument really falls apart. The leap from I agree politically to this group is existential threat isn't analysis. It is panic dressed up as confidence. That's not how serious conversations work. That's how outrage content works. But some people have different opinions. He's right, and the evidence is plain as day in the UK, France, Germany, Greece, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, and now even Australia. Stay blind with your head in the sand, commenting about Asmon's hygiene all you like, but it's not an argument at all. It just makes you look stupid as F. What makes it worse is the anger seems misplaced. Immigration policy isn't driven by random voters online. It's shaped by corporations, lobbying groups, cheap labor incentives, and political deals behind closed doors. Blaming entire demographics is easier than blaming systems, but it's also lazier. And legally, once people enter the US, due process kicks in. That's constitutional. You can argue policy reforms all day, but pretending there's a simple villain ignores reality. Also, awkward detail. Multiple studies suggest immigrants commit less crime and contribute positively to the economy. So if the argument collapses under basic data, what's really being said? While all this chaos was happening, on the other side of the streaming world, Mizkif has been openly talking about experimenting with new content directions and even reviving old school ideas, including streamer houses. Yes, those chaotic burnout fueled drama factories from early Twitch history.
Oh my god, what if me, Ice, and Nick make a streamer house in Austin using my old house, and we find creators to move in there, and then Ice and Nick Lee can take care of them.
He casually floated the idea of turning one of his old properties into a content house with other creators involved. On paper, amazing content. In reality, a legal, financial, and neighbor nightmare speedrun. Meanwhile, the broader streamer world didn't slow down for a second. Creators recreated past controversies for content, turning bad memories into quick views. Smart hustle, maybe, but it also keeps drama alive way longer than necessary. Then, Welkai straight up said she's stepping back from Twitter, and honestly, relatable. AI spam, doom scrolling, non-stop negativity, the platform has turned into a psychological endurance test. Elsewhere, stable Ronaldo nearly got into real-world trouble in NYC when a random man showed up calling himself the most dangerous person in NYC and wanted stable Ronaldo to check in. And finally, to top it all off, Mizkif saw a doppelganger of Emmy and instantly shut the conversation down because chat was getting weird, according to him. Watch this video next and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers!